Nice. Good morning, folks. We are here live at the Grand Gallery and the workshop of the Grand Master himself, Mr. Christopher Doodzie. We are here this morning to talk about African music. Mr. Christopher, thank you for having us. What can you tell us? Tell us something about your music and your instruments and any ideas and any knowledge you'd like to share about we the young folks coming up doing music in terms of Ghanaian music, African music in general.
So well, in music in general normally moves, is a kind of a movement that moves the person, the whole body and mind. Yeah. You see, it's supposed to be a drop. That still the mind, and that's music. So in all the tribes that we have in Ghana, people sing to marry, to enjoy singing. People also sing to complain. Yeah. People also sing to inform. Sure. And people also sing to share some kind of blessings, whatever they have achievement. To share ideas, share everything through music. All these things are done. So when you come to areas and sessions, the accompaniment, the kind of instrument that will accompany you depends on your tonal voice.
Sure, definitely. Sure, yes.
So with regard to movement, but these days music has become like something like it's taking an aggressive tone.
Yeah, it's turning from the cultural and aspects of it to much more commercial and business wise.
Yeah. View.
Yeah.
In the sense that people put all their problems went on stage.
Yeah, it's true.
And then music, because it's a drug. Music itself is a drug. Because it's a drug, people too are forced to take drug. But the problem with the youth is they don't practice. They go ahead to combine things and just produce music.
It's true. That has got to do with our modern, our modern style of music, which is being represented out there as Ghanaian music, which is rather something which has been borrowed. Rather, we neglecting our own traditional, indigenous African music. Yeah. So, what have you observed from your experiences over the years and the decline, how our music is declining nowadays, and all this?
Music cannot. It cannot. I mean, nobody. It can't decline, or it cannot. Music itself is in the system. It's in your makeup. If when you sit down, we call Kwesi, it's your name. Yeah. You respond to Kwesi. Of all the thousands that I hear, only Kwesi will respond to that sound. Yeah. The sound itself, Kwesi. The sound itself, Kwesi, is your property.
Wow, and I like that.
And you respond to it. So no one can adulterate Ghanaian music, but to let you express yourself emotionally, I mean, with a sympathy. That's the type of music we now have. Yeah.
So, Mr. Christopher, concerning our music, that is indigenous African music, and the form it's taking now, what would you say? Would you say we are on the better course as a people and as artists and musicians, like we young folks, adapting to the heritage and the foundation that you can lay down, or you think is the young folks are drifting away from the real music that they're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, to enjoy music, you need 3 instruments combined. The musical instrument, the music stage, when you see a stage, they combine about 10 to, from 10 to so many, about 10 to 20. I've been with the orchestra before. Yeah. So perform from 60 people, we all perform together. Now, but the problem there is that every one of the 60 instruments that we produce, some people are moved by 60. These 60 pieces of those instruments. Someone can come not because of your lyrics, he is coming there to dance to your tune. And someone there is there to dance to your conga music. Guess all that you do, the conga. You see,
that is the elements that make the music.
Yes, people own up to them. Yes, that's why people go. If you, like, for instance, where we are reached now, the music I can enjoy is the relaxed music. Like I come in to an orchestra and sit down and listen to the various music. It's a water wave music. You see blending, flowing. The flowing through, it sent me back to remember my past, and then compare that to the present. So if there's somewhere I can laugh, I laugh. If I can't laugh, I pick another instrument and follow.
Wow, nice. So, Mr. Christopher, can you tell us more about your instrument? Because I fell in love with the xylophone since I was a teenager, and since thereafter I've always loved and respect the traditional art forms because I used to play the piano, hymnals, and classicals when I was from the foundation, and as I switched to traditional music, I fell in love with the xylophone. Can you tell us more about the xylophone, since you are the producer, you are the manufacturer? Actually, we are here in the factory anyway, so Mr. Christopher, tell us about the xylophone and its peculiarities to your music.
The xylophone is like a chord. A chord in the sense that formerly it was a trait that a particular tribe, through initiation, handled that trait.
Okay.
So we produce instruments that we sell to the chief for other purpose. And then there were people who also sing for the chiefs. They can also make a request. So things were shared according to our various hopes.
Okay.
To my xylophone, my great-grandfather produced xylophone for the chief and for the public. And then my father himself, he was a xylophonist. He played from market to market.
Wow, nice.
Just to earn some living. And then when we come further down, before I could do anything, I was initiated. I was told that the xylophone can provoke, can also bring peace. So when doing, know what you are doing. Xylophone is when you don't sing, you don't offend, but you can offend someone on the xylophone.
That is the instrument expressing your emotions.
It advises you most of the time. It allows you to advise people without getting them angry. But that's why, first of all, before you are initiated, they will tell you that the xylophone can provoke, can also bring peace. So
we were working on one song, and you were telling me a story about how that song came about.
Yeah, this one is like when you've gone home. There was this couple that traveled from the far north during the Harmattan to south to work, but unfortunately the husband passed on. So the woman, at the place where they got to, the woman had no relationship with any other person. The stranger cannot even speak the language of the people. But all that she felt was that she kept singing. My husband has passed away, he's buried, but even when the birds can hear, they should go home and tell my in-laws that their son has died. But as she kept singing, but people are moving, people listen, and people are moving, and someone heard and said, oh, I can interpret the song this woman is singing. I understand what that means. And that song means that when you've gone home, inform my people that it's a funeral message, so that even if the bears can go home and well, if the girl, boy, what is it called? If the bears can go home and also say it and cry, the people will understand something has gone wrong.
You're trying to send a message across to the people.
Anything can send. There was no wire, there was no telephone, there was no nothing. Anything, even the bird can go and send this message if you are lucky. That was faith. But it was heard from a known person who can interpret the language. So, I went to the woman and said, oh, what is the problem? You've been singing this for so many years. He said, oh, I came down south with my husband in the same language to work. But she passed on. I even don't know the route back to the north. I can't speak their language. And I don't know what to do.
Okay, that is basically what the song is talking about.
Yes.
As I love the rhythm, that is what we're playing on. That was lovely, Mr. Christopher. So that is the story about the woman and the husband coming all the way from the north. Well, that's nice. I love the music. Tell us, Mr. Christopher, I heard about the famous animation Lion's King, and I heard you played a major role in that animation. Can you tell us something about the Lion's King?
Yeah, in the beginning they wanted xylophone.
Okay.
So one woman called Larry.
Okay.
She's an Indian American, the indigenous Indian American. She was sent to go around to look for a place where she can get the xylophone that they can use and perform or use in their performance.
Wow.
So she came all the way here. So she also learned some of the chords and some of the things to play. So that's how I got related to them.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So I produced the xylophone the way she wanted it, the way she sang, and packed them for her.
Wow.
And she got some training here.
Wow.
How to use them as well.
Wow. 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 That's
So I was there one time and paid them visit, so they also received me nicely as well.
Wow.
In New York.
Wow.
Yes,
New
right,
York.
yeah.
Yeah.
Broadway, they are in Broadway.
Oh, okay.
That's where the place is.
Oh, nice. Nice. Nice.
The performance, everything is orchestrated. So the music is orchestrated. So
Okay.
you have to cut a piece here, cut piece here, cut piece there. At the same time, sometimes they want to rumble it, sometimes they want a break, sometimes they want a mutation. And then see they keep on. See the conductor. Well, when I was there, I never sat down on the conductor, but it's like he was somewhere and was conducting through the television. People, monitors, people watching, and it's your time to play. You play. You see, when you come to perform, there's no one song that we use to perform. But one sound can change. A situation needs a higher sound, then you have to bring it. Maybe the xylophone can produce it. Or a rumbling sound, or dumping sound, a drum can produce it. So you have to go through all those to really produce your orchestrated music. It's different from ordinary music. You cannot use a particular song for it's like body language. You cannot bend to one side to mean that you mean something. You have to keep on, as you keep on walking and jerking and throwing your hands, it shows the message you are spreading out. That's orchestra.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Back to the xylophone. Are all these xylophones all the same? Because the sizes, various different sizes and their tones, and this one we just plays in the key of C. In the key of C. Can you tell us a bit more about your xylophones, the other ones, the sizes and the keys?
The xylophones are meant, they are said that it should fit into your home. I'm a long-time traveler. I've been to so many places. People cannot have the original xylophone. That number is 18 and very large. It's bigger than a bed. And so you cannot have that in your room. And then occasionally we also have portable xylophone that will move from marketplace to marketplace to perform for money. And then we also have the ground xylophone where we put in, where there's a funeral, we just carry 2 or 3 ladies who carry it to the place. They put it there and perform. That's also different. So on that note, on that line, I produce my xylophone.
I learned that you have like specific songs for funeral, you have specific songs for marriage ceremony, naming ceremony. Are there also different xylophones for different?
No, yes, it was for merrymaking.
For merrymaking.
They are different.
So you have xylophones for funeral, you have xylophones for marriage ceremony and naming ceremony.
Yes, all are the same. Except funeral, the rest can be used for any other one.
But just that must suit the voices.
Yes.
Okay.
Very much the voice. Because we sing and dance as well. We also sing and express. We can even sing to advise, to sing to a song. Like that someone has dropped the south and has lost the body. So if you have lost your body in the south and you come home, there's no treatment that we can get. They will consult all the gods, the fairies, they collect all the herbs, but cannot cure you. That is what we call AIDS. So there's a music for it. You have gone to dancer, you lost your body. When you in dancer where everything goes on, prostitution, everything goes on. In the north, it's not like that. Women are seen as properties. So they value them. So every woman value, some people value their women to 6 cows. So a kettle, live kettle, and a whole sum of money. So you cannot allow somebody to come and just test, sip and test and go. If you want her, marry her.
Marry.
Yes, if you don't want her, don't come and destroy our property. That is the property.
Nice, yeah.
So there's no something we call friendship or whatever it is.
No, it doesn't go on there. Yes, you heard it
for
for yourself. No boyfriend, no girlfriend up in the north. You have to get married.
Yeah, if
you can't come and sip, taste, and go. Okay, so Mr. Christopher, can we have a feel of that music?
No, but it's okay. We'll do another key.
It is on another xylophone.
Yeah, but a bigger voice xylophone.
A bigger. Oh, okay.
While we are still working on it.
Okay, I'm supposed to be. Okay.
So they'll not say the song goes like Gentle Yole.
Okay.
Gentle Yole. Yogobe.
Okay.
Your body is missing. Where are you?
Yeah.
You can see you lying down, but this you are a ghost. Where's the body?
Okay.
You left the body in the south and you brought tiny legs.
Yeah.
And so that's why we use tiny legs. So you cannot walk normal, you can't do anything. So that's you are telling it.
Okay. Like a call and respond. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Christopher. Is there any other final word you'd like to say?
What I mean, what I can say is that music never dies.
Yeah.
Never expire. All drugs, everything will expire.
Yeah.
The last thing is music.
The last thing is music. The first and the last is music, because the Almighty Himself created the universe with rhythms and vibrations and
sound
and live sound.
So the last
sound,
person
sound.
is
That is music.
Even when you are dead, they'll play music for you.
Because I can't just imagine a world without music.
You are born, they'll play music. When you are dead, they'll play music. So you will go and music is there. You able to respire.
Music.
You will sleep. It can change its form, it can to still come back to its form. It's something that like cannot spoil anything. It's a catalyst.
Thank you very much, Mr. Christian.
Yes, thank you.
So, can you play the last song?
You have to be careful.
Thank you very much, folks. You heard it out for yourself. Still here with the Grandmaster himself, Mr. Christopher Doodzie. Thank you very much. Thank you once again. So that is what you heard for yourself about music in general, and as African music is concerned, as what we the youth need to uphold on to, which defines who we are as a people, our culture, our religion, our ethics, our background. That's who defines who we are as a people, as black people. Thank you very much for watching. This is Naya Plange. Behind there, the producer himself and our grandfather, Mr. Christopher Doodzie. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.